Welcome everybody to the bold prediction special for the 2022 baseball season. We did this last year. It wasn't its own special last year, but we felt that it was pretty fun, and it was kind of fun to see how everything ended after we made these predictions. So we wanted to add a little bit more flair to it this year. So we're going to get started. I'm going to go first. So
all right, take it away.
Ready? Okay.
Oh, I'm ready. What's your first one?
My first one is that Jonathan India will be the National League MVP. This might be my boldest out of all of them.
I don't think that's the boldest one.
Well, okay. It might not be the boldest one because he is very good. I mean, I think it's doable, especially last year. He had Rookie of the Year. And if spring training is anything to talk about, he's looking just as good or better. So this is maybe my middle ground. I don't know what the easiest one is yet, but this might be the middle ground. So my next bold prediction, number 2, is that the Cincinnati Reds will make it to the postseason and they'll make it out of the first round. So there's always that dark horse team that everybody wants to root for, or that dark horse team that other fans of other teams don't expect to make it in or make any sort of a run in the postseason. So my team, the Cincinnati Reds, will be that dark horse team. They will make it into the first round and make it out of the first round. So that might be what Justin's referring to as my boldest prediction.
Yeah.
But hey, I'm always an underdog kind of guy, so I'd like to see that one come true as well. So number 3, a third bold prediction for the season: Joey Votto will hit 40+ home runs. We have the DH spot now. He is playing, I think, again, if spring training, take it with a grain of salt, is anything to look at, he's playing just as good as he was last year or better maybe. So I look forward to seeing him be healthy the entire season. If he is healthy the entire season, I think this might be my easiest prediction. That's probably what it is. If he stays healthy, I don't think this is an issue if he performs as well as he did last year.
Yeah, that one's way more realistic than your first team.
Yeah.
Now, I don't think India can't win MVP. I just think the field is too stacked.
Right. It's for sure bold. I don't think it's the boldest, but yeah. But okay, so that's number 3. My last and final prediction, number 4, Lodolo will get called up. And
he's already called up.
Oh, excuse me. He is already called up. We've discussed this.
They announced that yesterday, I think.
I apologize for that. So Lodolo did get the call, and I believe he will finish as a top 3 pitcher for the team. I talked with Justin about this prediction last time we were on after the show, and I was going to say he'd be the best on the team, but I don't want to go that far. I think he'll be top 3. I really like him. I normally don't like pitchers that much. I don't try to put a ton of stock into him, but I really like Lodolo. So I have him. Well, actually, you know what? This might be the easiest because half my prediction already came true. So he got called up. There's the first part. Now he's just got to finish in the top 3 on the team. So that's all mine. What about yours?
All right. So you when we say bold predictions, you go bold. I played a little. I played a little safe. So mine might be a little lame compared to Cortland. But my first one is Jake Fraley will have a 2020 season. That's 20 homers and 10 stolen bases. I'm looking at 2021, where he had 10 stolen bases and 9 home runs in only 214 plate appearances.
Okay.
So I think he can do it. I think it's possible, especially hitting at Great American Ballpark.
Right.
He is a career 196 hitter. But during spring training, I know spring training doesn't matter. I know it doesn't matter. You don't need to remind me. But during spring training, he's hitting 296. He has 1 homer, but 4 stolen bases. So he clearly has the green light to run.
Right.
And with the smaller park like Great American Ballpark, I think he could easily be a 2020 guy. Okay. My next one. This is one. Oh, I need this one. We all need this one.
Yeah, we do. As much as I don't like to admit it, I would like to see this happen too.
Yeah. Nick Senzel will play over 110 games this year. It'll be the first time, I believe, in his entire career that he will do so. And he looks good during spring too.
He does.
The most he's ever played has been 104 games in 2019. So he's going to hit 110 this year. I can feel it. He's hitting 382 in spring training with 2 home runs and 11 RBIs and 2 stolen bases. So
It
if
looks
he
like
can.
this. It looks like the Senzel we've all wanted to see. So
Oh yeah, and I hope he can be healthy. He needs this. The Reds
yeah, he
fans
does.
need this. The organization needs this. Stay healthy, Nick. So my next one kind of echoes your Votto hits 40 homers. He's going to hit 40 homers, and it's going to be enough to get him top 5 in MVP voting.
Okay.
I don't think he's going to win it. I mean, he might, but I think the team probably being not great might hold him back.
Right.
And there's just so much talent in the National League. I mean,
Yeah.
look at the Dodgers. You can pull like 5 players off of their team to win MVP right now.
Right.
But I think he'll be top 5. I think he'll be top 5 this year. And his TikTok alone should get him top 5. That one today, which
Oh
I
my
didn't
gosh,
know.
I did. Yeah, I watched it.
I didn't know who that person was. And Kayla's like, "That's Doja Cat. You know who Doja Cat is?" I'm like, I know the name.
I didn't know who that
but
was.
I don't know
either.
who that is. And
Yeah.
I'm not trying to sound like a boomer. I just don't know. But
I had no idea. I thought it was just some random person.
it was perfect. It was perfect.
It was pretty funny.
It is my favorite thing. And this next bold prediction, honestly, the more I read it, doesn't sound so bold, and it's more of a bummer. And I apologize. Justin Dunn, who we got in the Jesse Winker Eugenio Suarez trade, will be shut down and will not pitch a single inning this year. He's already going to be out for months. I have a feeling, hate to be a negative Nancy, I have a feeling by the time he starts to get healthier, the Reds are going to be in a position where they just aren't going to risk it. They're going to shut him down, and we will not see this pitcher until 2023 at best. And those are my bold predictions. Cortland, which one of my bold predictions is the most realistic and which one is the worst?
It's tough between the most realistic. I'd say Jake Fraley and Justin Dunn are almost tied. I'd say Justin Dunn because where he is going to be out.
Yeah.
I think Fraley's is close to, but yeah, and two with the pitching that we have right now, I don't think they're going to rush anybody. So that's probably your easiest one. The elephant in the room in terms of your boldest prediction probably is going to be Senzel playing over 100 games.
I'm thinking that too. 110.
Yeah. Sorry. 110 games.
I say he's going to match it. He's going to top his career high.
Yeah, that would be great. That'd be fantastic if we could do that. And again, I'm not trying to get my hopes up. As a Reds fan, they're up more than normal with him right now, just because, like you said, spring training doesn't really mean anything, but he's lighting it up. Like even more so than he has these other years that we're like, oh, he's the next guy. He's the dude. Like he looks like the guy right now. So,
yeah.
But yeah, if he can do it, great. I'm all for it. What about mine?
And it's so easy to dismiss spring training stats, but it's also so easy to be like, oh my gosh, did you see what they did during spring training?
I try not to look at highlights because I'm just like, all right, like we're hitting like 4 home runs a game. Let's do this.
Yeah. I would say your most realistic is Votto hitting 40 homers. Okay. I think he can do it. I mean, he hit 36 last year and he missed like a month or 2 or whatever. Your most...
It's probably hard to pick my boldest.
Your boldest, the one I don't think will happen, will probably be the postseason.
Okay.
I think the Cardinals and the Brewers didn't get better. Well, I guess the Cardinals got Pujols, but is that getting better or just getting nostalgic?
Right.
Cubs got Suzuki.
Yeah.
They technically got a little bit better. Not to mention, just it's going to be a 3-way race in the West. It's going to be a 2-way race in the East, and then, I mean, if the Reds can catch lightning in a bottle, it could potentially be a 3 or 4-way race in the Central. But I just don't know.
Everything I've seen has the Brewers. Pretty much every analyst has the Brewers. There's been a couple that have the Cardinals. And again, I think it might be more of a nostalgia vote for the Cardinals. But yeah, there's always that one team. I'll just stick with that. There's always that one team that makes it in and people don't think are going to. And then there's always that team once everybody's in that makes a push, if anything, out of the first round. So yeah. I think these are better than last year. I feel we've honed our skills a little bit.
We have a little bit. Although you picked India to win Rookie of the Year.
Yeah.
I called something. I called it a few weeks ago. I said Joe Burrow with the first pitch at opening day, and I did say Jamar Chase won't catch it. He's not catching it. No. Zach Taylor is. But Jamar Chase is presenting Jonathan India his Rookie of the Year trophy.
Yep. So
if Evan Mobley wins Rookie of the Year for the Cavs, that's 3 rookies of the year in Ohio.
And he's got to be the front runner, I would think. Mobley does for the Cavs.
Well, he's hurt right now, though, I think, right?
Yeah, but everybody else was hurt when he wasn't hurt.
I don't know. So this rookie class was strong, dude.
They all started slow other than him, and now the other ones have picked it up. But, it'll be interesting.
It will be. All right. Well, thank you for checking out our bold predictions for the 2022 season. Don't forget, opening day is Thursday, April 7th at 8 p.m. on ESPN2 as our Cincinnati Reds take on the Atlanta Braves in Atlanta. We will be back next Thursday at 8:30 p.m. on your favorite podcasting apps. Actually, that's a lie. On YouTube or Facebook Live. We'll be on your podcasting app shortly after that.
Right.
Be sure to check us out, leave a review, and share us with your friends. Cortland, anything you want to add?
No, let's go Reds. We'll
Reds.
all be watching together in our minds tomorrow.
That's right. So. All right. Thanks for checking us out, guys. Bye.
See ya.